Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. If you're considering moving to Tempe, Arizona, wondering what it's like living in Tempe, AZ, or Tempe cost of living, the jobs, housing, then this video is for you. We're going to be looking at the map, showing you the different sections. You know, it's all about lifestyle, and there are so many different lifestyles here in such a small city. So after this video, you should be able to determine what section is right for you. Hi, I'm Diana Benson with The Great Escape and eXp Realty. Welcome to another episode of The Great Escape, where we talk about living and moving to Arizona. You know, we help people escape to Arizona all the time, and we love helping people move here. So feel free to call at 480-534-3789 anytime, 7 days a week. We'd love to hear from you. Okay, today I'm going to give you a tour of Tempe. You're going to see what it looks like, what the neighborhoods are like, and how much a house in that neighborhood would cost. So stay tuned. Now we're going to start by showing you the city's amenities so that you get to know the town. Then we're going to go over to the neighborhoods. You know, I always really enjoy knowing why a town was developed in the spot that it's located. So I like to just give a few seconds of the background first, so bear with me. Well, it started with Fort McDowell, which was established in 1865. Farmers then moved into the area. They dug out the irrigation canals that were originally created by the Hohokam people. Now, this brought water to the fields. They provided food to the Arizona military posts and all the mining communities. Now, there were two settlements. The first one was just south of the Salt River by a Hispanic family that started smaller farms around the Tempe Butte. Now, the other settlement was just west of the Tempe Butte, developed by Charles Hayden, who was the owner of a mercantile and freighting business in Tucson. He built a store, he built a flour mill, as well as warehouses and a ferry. Now, it became the trade center for the Southeast Valley. Both settlements grew and formed one community known as Tempe in 1879. Now, more farmers moved into the area, and then the Maricopa and Phoenix railways were built in 1887. It was crossing the Salt River, and it became one of the largest shipping centers for agriculture in the area. Now, the Roosevelt Dam in 1911 guaranteed enough water to meet the needs of the farmers and the people. And in 1912, Arizona became the 48th state, and the city of Tempe grew through annexation until 1974. Tempe housed the college that taught Arizona's teachers. It continued to grow and it became ASU in 1958. Arizona State University is just one of the highlights of Tempe. ASU graduates more than 27,000 students a year. Today, Tempe is Arizona's 8th largest city. ASU is located just east of Mill Avenue. Mill Avenue is the center of all the activity, including the restaurants and the shopping, Broadway shows, the microbreweries, and other entertainment. Now, in 2008, the light rail was completed, connecting Mill Avenue and Tempe Town Lake to Sky Harbor and downtown Phoenix. Now, you can drive over Mill Avenue Bridge, and the Phoenix Zoo and the Papago Park will be located there. Papago Park offers convenient hiking with wonderful city and lake views. The paths are great for running and walking and mountain hiking. In fact, people working in the area can really get their exercise during lunch because it is so convenient. It's so close. You know, a little fun history about the Papago Park is that during the Great Papago Escape was one of the largest POW escapes from the American facility during World War II. On December 23rd, 1944, 25 Germans had tunneled out of the Camp Papago Park through a 178-foot tunnel. Now, they rationed their food so that they could have enough to eat during their escape, and they made a collapsible raft from wood and rubber. But when they got out to the river, they found that the river had very little water, so they had to abandon the raft. They broke up into groups and escaped on foot. Most of the people were caught in Maricopa County, with a few nearly making it to the Mexican border. When they were recaptured, they were rationed to bread and water for as many days as they were missing. Now, one of the highlights of Tempe is the Tempe Town Lake. Tempe Town Lake is more than 2 miles. It was created by damming a portion of the Salt River. Now, as I mentioned, and as the Germans found out, most of our rivers here are dry, and so would Salt River be if it wasn't for the damming. Now, it brings more than 2.4 million people each year. More than 40 special events are held at the lake. Tempe Town Lake is located just west of McClintock Road and east of Priest Road, between Rio Salado and Curry Roads. Now, there are paths there for walking, jogging, and biking. There's also a marina with boats, including rowing boats, outriggers, kayaks, as well as swim boards for rent. Now, you're going to find commercial development, the dorms and apartments along the Rio Salado Parkway. Now, along Mill Avenue, you're going to find the coffee shops, restaurants, microbreweries, bars, etc. Now, this area really appeals to people of my son's ages, my 2 sons who are in college. Now, for those who want to go shopping, you can go visit the Tempe Marketplace right on Rio Salado Parkway. There are over 100 shops and restaurants. It has a cozy fireplace, some water features, outdoor eating, and a carefree atmosphere to really enjoy our beautiful weather. It has the light rail for connection to the downtown Phoenix and the sporting events. So now let's talk about the neighborhoods, housing, and prices. Now, there are 4 different areas in Tempe. We're going to start north and work our way down. I'm going to show you the neighborhoods and general prices of each. I'll give you an example of a home that's currently available in each neighborhood so that you can kind of see what the style and the price is. You'll see that each area has its own personality, and they're all very different. We're going to start with North Tempe. It's located north of the 202 freeway on the border of Scottsdale and Tempe. Now, this is just east of the Phoenix Zoo and Papago Park area. There's a combination of single-family homes and condominiums. Most houses were built in the mid-1950s to early 60s. They range in condition from original to remodeled. Now, there are some homes built in the new infills, like in 1984 and 1999. Condominiums were built in the 1980s that mostly range from about $290,000 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath up to $540,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath square foot unit. Now, we're going to work our way down to the second neighborhood just south of the 202. We're going to start along the town lake in the condominiums. This is where you're going to find the high-rise condominiums. Corporate professionals really love this area because it's so walkable to everything. They can work, live, shop, and it's only 10 minutes away from the airport. There's parks and events in the urban area. Everything that you need is right here. It's a lifestyle. There's also a modern structure under construction of huge corporate structures. So many companies have moved to the area recently in the last few years with great access to the airport. In fact, including companies like the Silicon Bank, DoorDash, Open Door, Norton, LifeLock, GoDaddy, just to name a few. The salaries start about $50,000 to $70,000. You know, this is a complete lifestyle, completely walkable. There's over 5 miles of running and walking paths around Town Lake. There's boating activities on the water, and restaurants and entertainment around the lake, and events around Mill Avenue all year round. Now, condominiums range as low as $450,000 with a $640 a month HOA at the North Shore for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit. Now, a recent sale occurred at Edgewater at Hayden Ferry for $948,000. It was built in the 2006, and it's a 1968 square foot unit with $1,401 a month HOA fee. Now, a unit also recently sold in Bridgeview for $1,150,000. It's a 2189 square foot unit built in 2008. It is a 3 bedrooms, and it has HOA fees of $1,475 a month. And these condominiums are a hot commodity with none available right now. Now, just south of here is the Orchid House. It's an old brick warehouse field built in 2003. A 2552 square foot unit, 3 bedrooms, just recently sold for $1,250,000. It has $921 a month HOA fees. And again, there's none available here right now either. Now let's head downtown area around Southern and Mill. Now here you're going to find mostly older houses with newer condominiums and townhouses interspersed. Now the older homes were built in the 1950s to the 1970s, but you're also going to find them as old as the 1930s. Now homes do not come on the market here very often. They have big, huge grassy yards, mature trees. Homes in the area range about $375,000 to $1,255,000. Homes in original condition, say about 1,500 square feet, run around about $500,000. Remodeled, about $700,000. Now the kids can walk to school. In fact, there's a lot of good schools in the area, including a lot of good charter schools as well. We can head a little east by the 101 and University. Here you're going to find townhomes about 1,839 square feet, 3-bedroom, built in 2020 for $580,000 with a $170 a month HOA. Going back southwest to Broadway and rural in Southern Mill area, there are older townhomes that were built in about the 1980s. 1,202 square foot, 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit is available for $325,000 with $185 a month HOA fee. There are attached units that were built in the 1960s. They're about 864 square feet, 2-bedroom, 1-bath for $215,000 with $230 a month HOA, or a 622 square foot, 1-bedroom unit for $170,000 with $162 a month HOA fee. Okay, we're going to head south. South of the 60 is the newer homes in Tempe. They're built about 1962 to 2006. The further south you go, the newer they become. Now, homes range from about $285,000 to $1.5 million with a median price of $565,000. Shopping is available at the Arizona Mills, which is located at Mill Avenue and Baseline. It has all the outlet stores. Now, there's also a lake community called The Lakes that's built in the 1970s. Now, here you're going to find 1-story, 2-story homes and even tri-levels. Here you're going to find them ranging mostly $450,000 to $900,000. Right now, there's one available for $665,000. It's a 1,762 square foot unit built in 1975. It has no pool, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and here you're going to have the big grassy lots again and mature landscape and many amenities. It's also close to the freeway. Now, just south of here, around Rural and Elliott Roads, you're going to find Spanish-style homes. They're going to be constructed with stucco exteriors and tile roofing. You can get about a 2,138 square foot house, 2-story home built in 1995 for $560,000, or a 1-story home that's 1,900 square feet, built in 1999 with a pool for $590,000. Now, our second to the last neighborhood is a custom home subdivision called Warner Estates. Warner Estates is just a beautiful subdivision of custom homes on a little bit larger lots. Some will have desert landscaping, and while others will have grassy lots. Right now, there's one available that's 6,427 square feet on a ½ an acre, built in 1995 for $2,750,000. Now, our last neighborhood is also comprised of custom homes, but this time on larger lots with horse privileges. Now, they're located on 1 to 2.5 acres, and as I mentioned, they have horse privileges, but some will have horse facilities and others will not. One property is currently available. It's 3,000 square feet, built in 1977 on 2.5 acres for $1.6 million. Well, I hope this gives you a feel of Tempe and all the different neighborhoods and types of properties that are available. If you like this video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be alerted to a new video every time it comes out. And if you have any questions about the area, moving to Arizona, please feel free to call. I would love to help you get to know the neighborhood and love to help you. All my contact information is listed below. And also visit our website at yourazrealestateconnection.com. So until the next episode of The Great Escape, see you then.